Serving the internet.
Elon Musk wants AI labs to hit the brakes immediately. Can we talk about what's going on down there? And yes, I mean down there. Plus, Nerd Tech meets advertising in a very personal way. It's Wednesday, March 29th. It's time to nerd out.
Nerds Podcast.
The Ad Nerds Podcast delivers ad industry news every weekday. We are the go-to source for people who spend money on advertising. We cover big brands, small businesses, and the latest marketing trends. And since it's hosted by me, Spanky Moskowitz, it's going to be easy to understand because I speak in plain English. If you're in or interested in the world of advertising and want to stay up to date with the latest news, the Ad Nerds Podcast is the perfect place to start.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
And kicking it off is a big story today. Have you heard about this open letter signed by a bunch of really smart people like scientists and tech experts? Yeah, they want to pause the development and testing of super powerful artificial intelligence systems like ChatGPT's GPT-4. Why? Because the systems can already do a lot of things that humans can do. And they're worried that if we don't take a pause to study the risks, these systems could take away jobs and worse, spread lies. They're also worried that someday these systems could replace humans altogether. The letter says, quote, "We call on all AI labs to immediately pause for at least 6 months the training of AI systems more powerful than GPT-4, including the currently being trained GPT-5, end quote. It also says that if a pause can't happen quickly, governments should step in and stop the development. Now, a couple of these smart people who signed this letter include Yeshua Bengio, a professor at University of Montreal, who is a really smart guy when it comes to AI, and a guy by the name of Elon Musk, who you might know as a guy who makes cool cars and spaceships. The letter comes as AI systems keep getting better and better. GPT-4 was just announced, 2 weeks ago? And it can already do all sorts of cool things and answer really difficult, tricky questions. The problem is, sometimes it gets things wrong, or sometimes it says mean things or racist things. So we need to be careful. The people who signed this letter are worried that companies are rushing to develop these AI systems way too fast before we've even had a chance to figure out all the good and bad things they can do. By the way, some people are even filing complaints to make sure we slow down and think about what we're doing.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
James Kinney, the Chief Chief People Officer at MediaMonks.com, developed the Advertising Alliance for Mental Health, AHM or AMH. I must be dyslexic today. A free mental health platform after experiencing debilitating anxiety and agoraphobia due to a toxic work environment on Wall Street. Kinney wants to offer coping skills and wellness education that's not dependent upon insurance plans or therapist office wait lists. AMH includes free anxiety management courses, group coaching calls from mental health professionals, and an anonymous community forum. Kinney is launching the platform alongside his Beat Burnout Challenge, a 6-week podcast course designed to build community among AMH members. His advisory board, by the way, includes industry leaders across the ecosystem like Walter T. Geer, Chief Experience Design Officer at VMLY&R, or for us industry old-timers, Young and Rubicam, Amber Justice, the EVP and Head of Creative at Wunderman Thompson, California, and Nancy Luong, Digital Program Manager at Salesforce. The board will advise Kinney on how to advance the platform, which launches next week, on how to best consider representation when working with mental health coaches and how to ensure the platform maintains an intersectional approach to mental health. By introducing a library of external resources and creating an open forum, Kinney wants to make sure that the pressures across the advertising space to constantly contribute creative ideas and answer demands from clients doesn't glorify a hustle culture that deprioritizes wellness and self-care. Calling all small business owners and marketers, if you're tired of lifeless robotic AI ruining your copy, it's time for a resurrection. Introducing Ad Zombie's latest course is How to Train AI and AI Engineering Prompts, both at learn.adzombies.com. Transform your AI from meh to mind-blowing. Teach AI to speak in your brand's unique voice. Create killer content that drives leads and sales. And you can do it today, so why wait? Say goodbye to dull AI and hello to your brand's best friend. Head to learn.adzombies.com and use promo code NERDS to let the undead take your AI game to the next level.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
If you have a butt, don't be left behind by this next story. That was a casual pause for laughter. Cottonelle has launched a new ad campaign, Tales from Down Under, featuring 4 new personal narratives that tap into comedy and visual metaphors.
Tales from down there!
My down there gets steamier than the romance novel where I hide from my husband. Oh, that's why I use Cottonelle Ultra Comfort. Its soft cleaning ripples are extra absorbent for my steamy down there.
Created in partnership with FCB Chicago, the campaign focuses on the needs of people's personal care, and it aims to shift the conversation from the category's typically cozy imagery. The Down There campaign debuted for Cottonelle in 2019, and this new campaign is continuing to tell more personal stories under that banner. The campaign, by the way, is meant to address the real needs of people in the category and shift away from the standard approach of soft or strong wiping devices.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
I don't know about you, I've never considered toilet paper a wiping device. It's just toilet paper. Next story, if you use Facebook Messenger, did you know that Messenger has a new chat theme for the spring? It's so cute. It's called Bloom, and it adds pretty flowers to your conversations. When you use the theme, you get quick reaction emojis that turn into little honeybees. They're just adorable. I did it today, by the way. Here's how to use it. Open the Messenger conversation you want to customize. Then tap the conversation name at the top of the screen. After that, tap on theme next to that. Choose the button or the theme that says Bloom. And then finally, and I'm not doing this while I'm talking to you, so I'm doing it kind of like visually from memory. Finally, tap the select button in the bottom right corner of the screen, and that's it. And now you can enjoy your spring theme chat background, and you can send someone a little honeybee as long as they're not allergic.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
Okay, this is super nerdy and I love it. If you shave, you've probably heard of Barbasol. Barbasol has been one of the top shaving brands in America for over 100 years. Well, they launched a new brand campaign called Can of Can Do, which celebrates the brand's history and infuses humor, and inspiration to remind people of Barbasol's commitment to delivering a close and comfortable shave.
You're looking at a work of art. No, it's not the Mona Lisa. But this beautiful can costs a lot less and looks magnificent in your bathroom. And Mona Lisa can't give you a smooth, close shave. Barbasol, it's a can of can-do.
Did you know that Barbasol is used by 1 in 4 households every single day in America? Divot Group co-founder and creative director Rich Tlapik says, quote, "We wanted to showcase the classic Barbasol can and make the campaign fun. Barbasol personifies the can-do spirit we all aspire to." End quote. That's so inspiring.
Ad Nerds Podcast.
Instreamatic, an ad tech company, has launched a new solution called Contextual Audio Ads that uses generative AI to create hyper-relevant and fully customized audio ad content for listeners. This new technology could actually revolutionize the way brands advertise because it allows advertisers to make every digital audio ad targeted to the consumer who hears it. But what is AI exactly? Generative AI. Essentially, it's a type of artificial intelligence that uses algorithms to generate content automatically. In the case of contextual audio ads, generative AI is used to synthesize the voice of a hired actor and create hundreds, if not thousands, of ad variations for a single campaign. So these contextual ads can include spoken details about the listener's location, the time of day, current weather. Think about the way you can engage and create relevant content for a listener. This can do that. The digital ad industry, if you look at it, has been struggling with declining engagement rates as consumers are becoming more resistant to generalized advertising because it bombards them with irrelevant ads. While ads that are more specific or relevant to consumers tend to perform better. So creating separate ad copy for each individual's listener's context is phenomenal, but it's too time-consuming and way too costly for advertisers. So contextual audio ads solve the problem by automatically creating ad content that is uniquely tailored to the listener's environment and context. So let me give you an example of this and how it might work. Let's say you're listening to the Ad Nerds podcast. It might start with, "Hope you're enjoying your Ad Nerds podcast on this rainy morning in Chicago. I just wanted to quickly let you know about an incredible sale today." This level of personalization could actually capture the listener's attention, and that leads to higher engagement rates. And not only do these ads offer benefits for advertisers, but they provide a unique value opportunity for publishers. Contextual audio ads work with all demand-side platforms, DSPs, and ad servers supporting VAST tags, offering instant scalability. Publishers can also leverage the Instreamatic ad network to reach more than 6 billion audio impressions globally with zero platform cost. Overall, contextual audio ads could be a game changer for the digital ad industry because they offer a more personalized and engaging approach that, of course, could lead to higher ROI and better brand engagement. Well, that does it for the Ad Nerds podcast for today, Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. Spanky out. Thanks for listening.